You can support this show at patreon.com/ASAPodcasting. Hello. Welcome back, Skyrim Addict podcast. This is the no echo episode, hopefully. I'm Michael. Victor's here.
I'm Victor.
And
Hello.
I'm Ray's here.
Well, that's not fair. Victor stole my my double hello, so I'm just going to go with one. Hello.
This is what happens when 2/3 of us are not in our normal places of recording.
Yeah. No, I think it's because I painted the room. That's what's
the paint fumes are getting to you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else is there to do at this point in the year when
really
the weather's been absolutely miserable? But
well, yeah, there's 1.5 feet of snow on the ground here, so I spent part of the morning shoveling it all out.
Oh, yeah, I'm flying back to it in a few hours. So, and I think there's a chance of another foot next weekend. So, yay.
Yes, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
What a party.
Another nice big storm. So on that note, I'm going to reveal my Christmas present from Caitlin. It might be backwards, but she gave me this T-shirt.
That's hilarious.
Very nice.
Yep.
For those of you not watching this, which is everyone, it says "fuck this." I'm going to play Skyrim.
That's right. Yeah,
that is great.
That became a joke on our family Discord, like last year. So at some point, when I was playing other games.
Oh man. Oh yeah, when you were yeah.
Yeah, especially Valheim.
Yes, yeah. Well, I did actually play some Skyrim before leaving the winter tundra of the Northeast and escaping for a few days. I cleared everything out and hopped into Immersive and Pure because I didn't want the I'm just not into the sex mods. Sorry, guys. Somebody else will have to review that for you. But
yeah, they do have a non-adult version of that collection.
Yes, that's the one I played, and I didn't do Epic. I did the 450 mod one. Epic is like much higher graphically intensive and stuff like that. So I may try that out at some point. But it's Skyrim basically with Ordinator. I will say I don't particularly enjoy open Civil War.
So what's the difference between open Civil War? I don't think I've ever played with that mod.
It's a lot like Risk. You can play it on the map or go to the cities and play it, but it gets very buggy.
Yeah.
So like if you don't take a hold and then you have to go back, like Rika doesn't show up at the next place necessarily. Yeah. So it kind of got bugged out, like the Civil War part of it. So I kind of moved on from it and just stayed with I played through the main quest. It has Legacy of the Dragonborn as well, which is one of the reasons I wanted to play, because I was playing through Legacy of the Dragonborn again. So I did the Civil War far enough to get I think there's isn't there a requirement for one of the quest lines where you had to go far enough, or maybe it was the main quest.
The main quest in the Civil War,
that's what it is.
You got to go to the negotiation table and all that stuff.
Yeah, before you can kick off the Rakund one or something like that, whatever it is. But which I just finished the Rakund maze and all that stuff. So that was fun playing through that again. But it's worked really well. I haven't had a lot of crashes or anything. It's pretty simple, not a lot, not a ton going on. Obviously does all the the magic changes, the ordinator changes, the shout, all that kind of stuff. Has what was the other couple things like clockwork? I played through Worm's Tooth. Does have Worm's Tooth, and I played through that.
Does it still use Lorcan as the alternate start mod?
Yes, it does have Realm of Lorcan, and it also has the one where you die and then have to go back to the location where you were killed. Nemesis and alternate death system.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which was fine.
Yeah, that's brutal when if you play through with that.
It's hard.
You end up with whatever killed you, now you're afraid of that.
Yes. Well, also if you die in Realm of Lorcan, you go to Sovngarde.
Oh, no.
Shoot.
And I don't know how you get out of there. It's not super handy because you can't even leave the building.
Oh, you can't leave.
Yeah, so I don't know. I had to restart or go back a couple saves because that one I didn't know what to do.
How in the world did you die in Lorcan?
I fell off of something.
Oh,
so like if you fall off, it doesn't just like put you back up. I think like normally it'll just put you back up there, right? Or
yeah,
something.
Normally it would.
Yeah, no, it does not. So don't fall.
Oh, shoot.
That's kind of cool, actually.
It is a very cool mechanic, I will say. Yes.
Yeah, because that makes sense. That's where you'd end up.
I've mostly used it except for. Sorry, I knocked something over. Of course, I've mostly used it except for like really remote places, like. If I died in Worm's Tooth on the island, like I wasn't going all the way back, like God knows where in Skyrim mainland and finding my way back. Or like in Skulldolphin, I'm not like, I don't even know if I can make that journey again. So there is that. So there was a few places where just strategically I did not mess around with it. But like normally if I die on like the mainland somewhere, like I died like, I don't know, in the swampy area, like in the Rift, by one of the thermal pools where, people are bathing or whatever's going on out there. And like from there, then, I ended up somewhere else and then ran back there and you pick up your backpack or wherever else with your stuff in it and kill the thing that killed you, et cetera, et cetera. So for the most part on the mainland, I go with it. But if I'm like far away somewhere, I like prefer not to just because it can actually be impossible or at times depending or really, 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 really tedious. But it is a cool mechanic.
The game's not built for that.
No, because there's some places you can't get back to, right? So that does create a bit of a problem. It's an Ordinator, of course. I'm just not like in love with Ordinator at this point. Like I've played it enough where it's like, all right, there's like perks. There's so many perks that I will never use because they're so complex almost that there's other leveling systems that I enjoy better. So, but it
takes a lot of thought. It's super well designed for somebody who really wants to min max. Yeah. But I agree with you. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed playing it over the years for sure, and I'm enjoying it with this one. And Realm of Lorcan it has, of course, Ars Metallica, stuff like that. Some combat mods where you can like lock on. Oh, Convenient Horses has Convenient Horses, which is nice. Trying to think what else, like kind of the main things it has. Expanded Civil War, Immersive Patrols, the Missives board where you can get the quests and stuff. Some expanded Draugr, I think it's Draugr Overhaul or something, where there's like a little more variety.
That's pretty good. I actually like that one.
I like that a lot. Yeah, because it really spices up the dungeons you've been in a million times when there's way different Draugr in there. Forgotten Cities on there. I haven't gone through that yet, so I haven't played that in a long time. But I played the actual game a bunch too after it came out. But yeah, I've been enjoying that. Character's pretty high level at this point, but I did just finish the main quest, so there is that.
What's your level now?
I think like 45.
Yeah.
And because with like Ars Metallica and stuff like that, you level up pretty quickly. And because you get experience for mining and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah,
so that goes pretty
smelting.
quick. Yeah, for everything, and also I'm mining a lot because of the museum, so that I can get all the fragments and stuff like that for the archaeology stuff. So that leaves me with a lot of ore that I then smelt, which then obviously that gives you experience too, like you said. So yeah, that stacks up so quickly, But I've moved on to Solstheim and Dragonborn. I actually started on Solstheim, actually.
Oh, cool.
Because I thought that was pretty fun, because I hadn't started there in a long time. And that is, of course, much harder. Starting there.
Can be. There's a few tricks, because alternate start, if you do the random, attack and left for dead, it often starts you in Solstheim with nothing, naked, basically. So there's a few tricks in there. There's a couple places you can find that'll grab a lot of loot quickly, and
where you can at least like have something. Because if not, there's just like even the random whatchamacallit, the ash creeper, whatever. They'll get you pretty quickly. They'll attack you pretty quickly. So I'm kind of on there. I think the only thing that's bugged out, and it's probably not fully bugged out, but is the Civil War. But I'm just not going back to that at this point. It was too much. It was just dragging too much.
The Civil War mod you're using, is that a relatively, comparatively new Civil War mod?
No,
or is it
I
an old
think
one?
Open Civil War has been around a long time, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, there was the Civil War overhaul that I tried, but it's the same. The Civil War is notoriously buggy.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
yeah. And I'm in the middle. I'm still on the same character that I've been playing for months now. That's very slowly kind of progressing. So, and I'm in the middle of the Civil War with him. So,
probably would have helped if I understood it a little more when I started the Civil War quest itself.
Yeah.
But even with that, like like you said, the vanilla version of the Civil War is very buggy, let alone stacking anything on top of it and making it more
I waited
complex.
to kick it off until after I had gone to the meeting with the Greybeards. Because you have to, once you hit that point, I think you have to choose a side or something.
Yeah, because you have to do the with the round table. Essentially, you have to be on, I think, one of the sides at that point.
Yeah. So I waited for that, but
I somehow have a 15,000 bounty up at Winterhold. I'm not sure how that happened.
I deny everything, right?
Yeah, totally your fault.
Yeah, no, I have no idea how it happened. All I know is I went there and all of a sudden I was just being attacked, and I was like, that's weird. And then when they stopped me, they're like, oh, well, you could pay your bounty. And then I looked, I was like, well, no, I actually can't. At the time I got stopped, I definitely could not pay the bounty. I can now, because the gold, starts rolling.
Maybe you murdered somebody in a fight by mistake or something.
I had to have or something.
Yeah, because that's a beefy bounty.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I'm using Grey Cal Nocturnal, so every so often I accidentally fast travel to towns with it on, and I'm like, oh, God. And then I got to leave really quickly and take it off. There's that. Although when I go back to the museum, I make sure I go to the Desavisa, right, to the ship.
I love that thing.
Because then you're not in town and you're fine. Also, the horse comes with you and is somehow on the deck miraculously when you...
that only happens to me once in a while. Yeah. Depends on where you fast travel in from, I think.
No, every time I fast travel to there now, the horse is there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I said this our last episode, but I absolutely love that mod. I think it's one of the best mods. But anyway, I discovered something interesting yesterday. I was doing one of the side quests for Legacy of the Dragonborn. It's one of the Orian's Notes quests where you have to go to Shalador's Maze. And so I took Devavisa to Labyrinthian.
Oh.
And as usual, I just, I went down the ladder, right? And it dropped me off on the edge of a cliff. I think, what the? It's just like wandering around. And so I wandered all the way around the side of the cliff, up the mountain, and back over to, and I looked up at Devavisa as I was coming up on, and it actually, when you go to Labyrinthian with that mod, it lands with a plank going over to one of the little, I don't know what you call it, but it's the, those runnel things, and some of them end in the plank goes right to that. So I didn't even notice it when I stepped off the ladder. You can just walk right off like you can at the dock.
Nice.
and Solitude. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That is really cool.
And there's probably one or two other places that it does that too.
I'll have to test that out. I've never taken it to Labyrinthian, actually. I've never even thought about that.
I'm taking it everywhere. I've been taking it everywhere for instead of fast travel, I'm using the airship.
That's
or just going on foot. Yeah.
Well, because you get storage too. That's the other thing. Like, so you can really
and it's connected to your storage back, so you can throw everything in there and it'll show up back in the guild house.
Yeah, which is nice.
Or the safe house. Yeah. So I finally progressed the Legacy of the Dragonborn. We're now exploring Windcaller Pass.
Oh, okay. I did that recently. Yeah. I enjoy the Windcaller
And I've also
Pass.
So I'm level 51 now. That's as high as I've been in a long time, and he's pretty high level on various things. I've gotten to the point now for one of the first times ever in Skyrim that I'm actually playing on Legendary, because everything else is a little too easy.
Yeah, I just upped. I think I'm an expert at this point, because some of my stuff is put into alchemy and smithing, because I put it into smithing to make stuff for the museum, and and alchemy I'm using poisons, so that's why.
Yeah, no, I'm still playing my Khajiit Speaker to Animals character, and he doesn't do a whole lot of alchemy. He just annihilates things as much as possible.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Windcaller Pass, but I always forget one of the stupid shards and then have to go back through the whole thing to figure out where I forgot one of the shards.
Yeah, I think I've got 3 now. I can't remember how many there are. There's 4 or 5 or something like that.
There should be 6 of them.
6. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had not. It wasn't. I switched to Legendary a 3 days ago, and when I got to the first open place in Windcaller Pass where the 2 dragons are.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was beaten to a bloody pulp. A lot.
Yeah, that was
by those 2 dragons.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. One's frost and one's fire, so it's hard to.
The only good thing was I had Dragonrend in there.
Yes, I did too, because I finished the main quest. Yeah,
and I have a saber cat following me. So
nice.
Whatever the saber cat follower mod is, that is part of it.
Yeah.
And I am doing conjuration as well, so that was helpful.
Oh wow, okay.
So I could run and hide while they were fighting a lot of the time, basically. It's always helpful, but that Windcaller Pass one is fun.
It is.
I enjoyed that one a lot. It's like a good dungeon. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I've gotten I had the Cause is one of the Creation Club add-on mods, right? Yeah, that one is I'm at a dead end there. I can't finish it. I think because of a landscape conflict, I can't get into that. Yeah, we talked about that last time. And Vigilant, which I like very much, for some reason this playthrough I cannot finish that either. Something's bugged towards the end.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. So those 2 are But when I've done with the Civil War, this time I'm gonna move on to Soul's Time and do Dragonborn, and then I'm gonna finish off Dawn Guard. I'm having a great time. It's such a long term. This one I'm using the Simon Magus instead of the Enoch Shion stuff. So I have Adamant and Mysticism and stuff. Yeah, it's been great. I'm just taking a slow burn on it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this collection as well. It's way less intense, like role play intensive than Gates Avantgarde was for me.
Yeah,
like I enjoyed playing that, but then this is more of just like you're going in and playing Skyrim with some added stuff, basically. Versus more intensive role playing, survival, all that kind of stuff. But you still on with Novus, Ray, or?
Well, so I went from playing on Novus, which was 3,500 mods.
That's right.
To straight up vanilla.
That's right. I forgot about this.
I've got zero mods, so I'm on the road, and this laptop, I don't have any mods loaded on it. And then what do you do when you're not playing with any mods? You do a Skypothesis.
Absolutely, yeah.
There you go.
So I'm doing a really old one. It's from December of 2021.
Wow.
It's the Witch Hunter, which is
essentially.
So, and I don't often do alchemy, but when I do, I really appreciate convenient horses.
Yeah.
And so I really, really miss convenient horses at this point.
Oh, I get that.
My God,
because it's the alchemy heavy build, and so I'm constantly having to get off the horse, go pick the flower, hop back on the horse.
It is nice. That is nice.
You can't wade out into the river and have all the fish and all the dragonflies suck into your inventory.
That's right. Yeah.
So
I miss Harvest Redone when I do alchemy a lot too, because it's really a pain in the ass just to get one blue mountain flower.
Exactly. When there's 50 blooms on the plant.
Or one snowberry out of the bush of snowberries.
Right. Yeah.
So, but nice thing about this particular one is that it's really easy to get started out the gate. You just do a couple of quick Creation Club mods. So one to get the silver armor, and then the other to get the Hunter's Scout armor. So I get the Scout hood to increase my archery, and then the silver armor for protection, and then dashing about with my silver crossbow.
Oh, nice!
Didn't that one have a silver sword as well? You said isn't that the Witcher type build? Yeah.
Essentially, do everything silver just so that you're ready anytime you come across the beast. Because that's the role play on this one is that you're just going around, killing all the beasts in the game.
Yeah.
And, keeping notes about, what's the most effective way to kill them, and what poisons and health potions work best for you.
Is there I don't think I've ever thought about this. Maybe I have. Is there a Witcher inspired mod for Skyrim that allows you, so you can create oils and things like you can in Witcher to apply to your weapons and things?
I'm not sure. I've never played with one. I know there's an outfit.
There's an outfit. I have that.
Outfit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You can smith that. That's always in. Yeah. But okay. I'm not sure if there is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought I remembered something about when I was playing. Was it Gate to Savangard, or was it something else? I don't recall. But I thought I remembered something about oils. But I don't know if it was like the Witcher style or something like the oils that you burn on the floor essentially in the dungeons.
Yeah.
I can't remember which it was.
But yeah, so just dashing about doing that. It was kind of interesting because I also had messed around with Starfield
Nice.
vanilla.
Oh.
And got about 5 levels and quit.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't handle it unmodded.
Oh, God.
But, Skyrim's totally doable vanilla. It's,
very much so.
It's definitely functional. It's not, it's not as, nice as when you have Sky UI and, it's not as convenient to not be able to sort things. And, I miss the convenient horses and stuff, but it's completely serviceable.
The nice thing about some of those mods is they're pretty easygoing mods. So you can, if you feel like it, you can throw, because I do the same thing. I have my travel laptop. I don't want to load big mod lists on it, but I do have Sky UI and SKSE, and of course, and a few other things loaded just in the data folder. So they're always in any, just because it's just convenient. It's quality of life. I don't have any, ordinators or adamants or anything like that.
Yeah, and if I had more time to play, I probably would.
Yeah.
But my play time is pretty limited.
Yeah.
I got a lot going on, so.
Yeah.
Still finding time to sneak in No Man's Sky.
Of course. Yeah.
I couldn't play my roundtable character for the Fallout feed because I didn't have time to put together the, all the mods that I was using and try to transfer over the character and all that kind of stuff. So I just played all the quests that I have coming up before I left. And so I'm a couple of months ahead.
What's the consensus amongst the Fallout crowd about the new season of Fallout?
It's been really good.
Yeah, I've loved it so far.
It's definitely taken some wild turns. But it's so well done, and it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't make any really grievous changes to the lore.
Not at all.
And so it's I
enjoyed how they dispensed with Caesar's Legion, though. It was fun.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm I'm kind of surprised that they haven't just released all the episodes.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I'm kind of digging. I'm digging the progression, and we're actually a week behind. So it's just taking the long, savoring it as much as possible.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's beautifully done.
But yeah, so that's been fun.
Any possible No Man's Sky updates? Any hints to that?
Haven't seen anything yet. There'll be something, reasonably soon within the next few weeks. They're usually late January, early February. They'll do a first of the year update. And so we'll see what happens. It's the game is it's almost got too much going on.
Oh wow.
There's so much new stuff to it that a lot of the classic things like the exotic ships and hunting down ships that you like the design of. You don't have to do that anymore because you can, the basic ships you can just take apart and put back together the way you want.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to go look for the ship you want. You can just, look for the parts and then rebuild and then build it. The Corvette system has eliminated the need for launch fuel, which used to be a constant struggle because they hover. And, so there's just a lot in the game, and a lot of it has kind of gotten, obsoleted.
Interesting.
But, it's definitely a lot of fun to play.
There was Fable. What did I miss with Fable news while I've been trying? There was something about
Fable 2. They've released a lot of new trailers, I guess, but gameplay videos and stuff like that.
They announced it at the Xbox Direct.
Mm-hmm.
Last week.
That's what I missed.
Yeah, they've announced that they're not, the characters aren't changing over time the way they used to.
Yeah, because you used to.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks really good, but it's a third-person game, so.
Well.
Yeah.
It's funny. I get used to that.
A lot of interest in the community.
Yeah, totally.
Oh God, Fable 3 was 2010.
If there's no choice, I sort of get used to the third-person thing. Like in Witcher and Valheim.
Yeah, it just drives me crazy.
Yeah, I find myself, and I used to be more third person just because of how visually it made me feel. But I actually find myself more and more, even in Skyrim, just being first person almost all the time.
Yeah, I've always played Skyrim first person.
Yeah, unless there's something like I need to, like I feel like I need to do in third person, like sometimes jumping from thing to thing or something is a little easier that way or something like that, But
the thing that most often I pop out of first person is when I'm fighting ice raids.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
they're a lot easier to fight with. Yeah,
they zigzag a lot.
Yeah, they're hard to lock onto.
Especially
otherwise.
Yes, and especially when you're playing in like Master or Legendary, when they hit so hard.
Yeah, they'll also kill you very fast.
Yeah.
I did have a mod that I was running that forced me to go into third person when I was running down the road. Because the audio file for running in first person was really loud.
Oh, so it was like obnoxious. Yeah,
so I had to pop out into third person, and it would change the footsteps to a more normal sound.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this character a little bit longer once I get back home, and just mess around with it. I'm enjoying going through Dragonborn part now. And I just like filling the museum, honestly. I enjoy that.
Yeah, it's a heck of a lot of fun.
I really enjoy doing the museum stuff. Like, it's, I've played those quests probably half a dozen times at this point. But I just like filling the contents of the museum. It like adds this extra layer of something in the game to do.
Yeah.
And it feels like appropriate, especially when you're playing as the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
When you're not, it's a little weird, but it's still fun to do. So there is that. But and this one, I did recruit everybody. I didn't do the alt start as the where you already have the Explorers Guild, essentially.
Right.
One
thing that happened to me, speaking of that, has nothing to do with the Legacy Dragonborn, but I have the Parthenak's Dilemma loaded.
Oh, nice. I should have that.
It's supposed to give you a choice, right?
Yeah.
So I finished up. I have no idea what happened, but I finished up in Sovngarde and came back, and Parthenax was dead. I didn't kill him. So that I remember anyway. Exactly. And now, of course, the Greybeards are all pissed off at me, and I can't do anything about it. So I had to, and for whatever reason, I can't figure out how to bring somebody to Delphine so that she'll recruit them. Because I have some Blade expansion as well. So, so unfortunately, that's kind of dead ended. I was hoping to go a little farther with that. So now I can't even, Arngeir gives me the finger every time I walk into the
pretty much.
High Hrothgar. So I can't go to him for, more suggestions for word walls or anything.
That definitely does you in there. Oh, man.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I don't have it in this time either, and then I was like, I don't want to deal with I'm not killing him.
But I did kind of want to go farther with the blades that I had.
That's the
problem.
Past, so, I want to do.
Yeah. So, but I didn't kill him, so I didn't get the choice.
Yeah, somebody else did. Somebody else got the choice, apparently,
or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I did. I wasn't.
It had to be one of the graybeards. Nobody else knows the clear sky shout.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Bowley.
I suspect Wolfgar. Actually, he's kind of shifty.
Oh man, have you ever used any of the the slow fall spell, or I think the featherweight I think is the other version of it? It's the same basic thing.
Or become ethereal.
It's like become ethereal, but basically you fall slowly and don't get hurt anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Which is
I use. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's like if you're up at High Hrothgar or places like that, what I do is I'll go to the edge of the mountain and cast a spell and hit whirlwind sprint, and you go really far.
Well, if you've ever played with Thunderchild, which is one of Cheyon's mods, one of the it's not a perk, it's a test, I guess you could say. In Thunderchild, you get points or perks or whatever for doing various things, and one of the things is exactly that. You whirlwind sprint off the highest spot you can find. And I think you have to go 4 seconds fall. Is it, Ray? I can't remember.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, one of the challenges of kind or something.
That's it. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. And if you make it 4 seconds without hitting the bottom and dying, it gives you some kind of buff in your. I forget what it is, but it's a. So yes.
I don't know if this one has Thunderchild or not. I should probably go to the top of the start of the world and find out.
Yeah, there's a point of rock right outside the gates where you first do the whirlwind sprint test. I think that's one of the highest spots. That's where I usually try to jump off. I don't remember where you end up. I think you end up somewhere in the rift if you go off that
side. I think you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
because usually I go around to the other side of the mountain to go to Riverside and jump off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way I usually get off of Devavisa, is just become ethereal.
That's
shout
a good way to do
off
it.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to go to the library first and go to the end of the hallway and go in, because without the challenges of kind, you're not gonna get any credit.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to meditate and time that right and all there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't used that for a while.
Yeah, I also found it useful at the Kargas Maze. It's the next quest after the Tower of Rakund quest. It's the one right after was it Windcaller Pass that you're at, South Windcaller Pass.
Okay.
There's a maze, the second maze. So you come out, you're on a cliff, but I did the featherweight, whatever you want to call it, slow fall, and then did the whirlwind sprint, and essentially you just basically fly across the top of the maze.
Nice.
to the other side of it.
That's cool.
I was like, well, that's like I've done the maze. I don't even know how many times at this point. So I'm like, I don't feel like doing this maze. And I was so I hit the slow fall and then just shouted my way almost all the way to the other side. And I was like, there we go. That was nice.
Nice. Yeah.
It comes in handy in the weirdest spots. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
It was not helpful in the lava room in that quest where you have to jump up the different platforms as they come out and lift and all that stuff.
I don't remember that. I haven't gotten there.
It's part of the next quest, but so you got to do this whole like parkour thing all the way up. But it wasn't helpful there because you kind of like float a little bit as you're landing, and you almost go like too far. It's just like it's unwieldy, like you land and then all of a sudden you're running off.
Stick a spot.
Yeah, it didn't work. I was like, oh, this will be easier. And I was like, no, this is actually way worse, actually. It was actually much easier the other way. But it is helpful in a lot of places. You would, especially if you're playing like on like Legendary or Expert or something like that, where a fall can really, kill you, even if it's not super, super high,
Yeah.
So I use it in like, there's a couple of dungeons where you have to go down the hole in the center. I forget what ones exactly, but I've used it in those just to be safe, or in places where I'm not sure, just to be safe. I'm like, what's the worst that happens? I land slowly.
Yeah.
So that is helpful for that. But and for getting away from enemies, you can just jump off a mountain really quickly as well.
Instead of shouting them off the mountain, you jump off yourself. Yeah.
And you're really far away really quickly.
Yeah, one of the mods that I couldn't figure out how to get it to work in Novus is the parasail.
Oh, wow.
And it looked like it would probably be interesting, but I just couldn't figure out how to get it to work. I kept jumping off and landing at the bottom of the hill and dying.
I just don't think the engine is built for stuff like that. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Maybe it's just...
Yeah, the videos for the mod make it look fantastic because you're just you're hanging on to the little skin between two sticks and flying off the side of the mountain.
Yeah, it ain't no Enshrouded, that's for sure. Or what was the Zelda game that started that? Was the first?
Oh yeah.
Not Tears of the Kingdom, the first one, whatever that was.
Well, you did get a hand glider in the one Assassin's Creed where you met Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You had a hand glide over the city and like, I don't know, drop like fire or something. I forget what it was. It was a while ago, that one. But it was it was about as cumbersome as flying the dragons in Dragonborn. From what I recall, although I don't think it was quite as bad as that. That is still awful.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Still nearly
that's
impossible.
The part I never look forward to that.
I hate it every time. I'm like, can we just skip to the platform? If there's got to be a mod that just skips to the platform, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, do we need to try and fly this dragon? Just do a cutscene, like when you're going to Skuldafn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well,
because
everybody was clamoring for they all wanted to ride the damn dragons.
Yeah.
So Bethesda gave it to them, and everybody hated it.
Yeah, it was not good. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, everybody wanted to do it. They did it, and then it was just like this is not good.
Yeah.
Because you always get stuck on that. There's that one like island where there's a couple of the Seekers or whatever they are, and some other things, and like the dragon kind of just locks onto them, and you get stuck like circling there, and like I don't even know how you're supposed to go up to the top platform half the time. I just end up there, and I'm like, all right, just land. Like I don't know. Can we please start this next part? But the problem is then you do all that, and then you don't even get to kill Mirak. spoilers, everybody. You don't get to kill Mirac because Hermaeus Mora does it in the end, and you're like, wait, I did all of this, and then you took the glory from me. It's a very frustrating DLC, I will say. I enjoy it quite a lot, but the end is frustrating.
The conclusion is for sure, yeah.
Everything else is great about it, though. Yeah, Solstein. When you go into the Black Books, I don't remember the name of that, but that's Apocrypha. That's it. Yeah, that always looks great. You know what I mean? It's so different and so interesting. It's such a step out of the regular game that it's really, really cool. So yeah. Then to end it with the flying the dragon and not killing your enemy was, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. It was an interesting choice, we'll say.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I have not been playing anything else otherwise. I have been thinking about getting back to Minecraft. What have you been in?
I've been playing tons of other games. How about you, Ray?
Not much.
All right. Well, here, let's give a quick list of all the games I've been playing. So, seriously, I decided, all the sales, the winter sale, and then they had another sale after that. The latest one that I went back to that's now on PC and has been for a while, and it's actually pretty stable, is Red Dead Redemption, the first one.
Oh, nice.
So I started playing that again. I hadn't played that since Xbox 360. And so I'm just starting that. I've gone through the tutorial section, et cetera. So that's been a lot of fun. So I'm playing a game on and off called Eric's Home. Has anybody seen that? It's a really cool little game. It's really pretty. It's sort of almost an isometric view. And it's basically a stealth game where you have to sneak past lots of things. It's very formulaic. You have to sneak past guards who have standard patterns, and you just got to learn the patterns and find the shadows and sneak this way and hop up that way and stuff. And it's just a lot of fun. It's very pretty, and I've really enjoyed that a lot. I've been playing the latest Anno because I really like the series, the Anno Pax Romana. That's been good. I haven't played a lot of it, but basically it's just Anno 1800 with a Roman skin on it. It's a lot of fun. A game called Dispatch, which is a real homage to the Telltale games.
Oh, okay.
In chapters, very much a choice driven and sort of graphical adventure game. It's great. It's good humor, really really nicely done art style, etc. It's really pretty. So what else have I done? That's kind of it. Those games. I dabbled quickly in Expedition 33.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which won lots of awards. It's very French.
It's
very Belle Epoque. And it's like, oh, okay, kind of, yawn with a French accent. I thought it was okay. It really is beautiful, and the story is kind of sad and poignant and compelling. And so there's a lot to like about it. I just kind of bounced off of it. Then I dabbled in a few. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Did you guys play the first one?
I played the first one. I haven't played the second one yet.
Yeah, so it starts up right where the first one left off. So you're right there, and it's very much the same. There's nothing has changed with the mechanics. It is brutally realistic, and so I got a little bit of ways in that. Kind of enjoyed it, but I'm not going to go much farther. Anyway, those are the games I sort of. Oh, Keeper. I can't say even as little as I've said about any of the other ones. It's beautiful and kind of quirky, and you're a pelican who lands on a lighthouse, and then the lighthouse starts walking around. And it sounds really weird, and it's very cool. You have to sort of guide the lighthouse, and it has this beam that's your main weapon. Beyond that, I know nothing. So I'll report again if I play more of it. But it's really beautiful and cool little game. I love little kind of quirky little games like that. I really highly recommend Eric's Home. It's a lot of fun. I think a lot of people will find it a little too formulaic and a little too pattern based, but it's gorgeous. The sets are just beautiful. They're highly detailed, and so it's just a lot of fun to wander around in. So, did I go back to anything? I was going to go back to Fallout 4 because of the TV series, but I will at some point, but I didn't feel like downloading a giant mod list.
Oh, yeah.
Just so I really want to play Fallout London at some point, though. So
yes, me too. Actually, I need to get back and actually get ready to go.
Yeah,
you definitely need to play London. It's such an excellent mod.
Yeah,
and ever since they did the update almost a year ago, it is so much more stable.
Oh, good.
Evidently, they made it easier to install, and it's just really, really well done.
I can't remember. I know I asked this long ago, but do you need to bring a well-developed character from the base game into it, or can you start? You can't. Okay, so you start just
you got to start brand new.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Your character is a very specific character. You have all the modifications that you can make as far as appearance and all that stuff, from, the regular Fallout, character creator, but it can't be somebody from somewhere else.
Okay, cool. That's actually good, actually.
So, yeah. Cool. And it's a real fun story, really well done factions, and I love the heck out of it.
Good. Yeah.
So it's more like, what was it? Enderall was like that with Skyrim? Is that what the one was that was essentially?
I never played Enderall, but it sounds a little bit like that. Yeah.
This is a complete remake of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It has very little to do with Fallout 4, except for the bones.
Yeah, the bones, choosing the bones of the game. Well, I guess. Next time, who knows where we'll all be playing, what parts of the country. I'm bringing my laptop.
Next month, well, you might catch me in Michigan, but
there you go. Look at that.
Know. Yeah.
I'm going to have a hard time leaving California.
Yeah, especially right now.
It's a little chilly outside right now. It's 63.
Oh my God, I feel for you.
Yeah.
I think it's 8 here.
Oh God. Well, let's see. I'm right outside of Tampa, and it's 51 because the temperature has been plummeting, and it's going down to 35. So there you go.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty cold down there, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
That doesn't look good
but it's also late late evening.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was 85 this weekend, so
yeah. Nice. Yeah.
I did not
actually.
I was not crying about the snow. I will tell you that.
Well, I'm kind of glad it's as cold as it is up here. I'd much rather have deep snow when it's really cold. It just stays fluffy and nice. And,
not the slushy
doesn't turn to shit. So it's good. Reminds me of when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, no, I got the sleet on top, like 2 inches of sleet on top of 8 inches of snow at home. So that's
sorry about that.
The worst of the worst, but it's already taken care of. So it is what it is.
Oh, good.
I didn't have to do it, so that's all that matters.
There you go.
have to. Sorry, I can't read with glasses on, and I had something pop up on my screen. But I have separate reading glasses, so there is that. Yeah, I guess next time we'll see where we all are and see what we're playing. I don't know if I'll still be in Immersive, but possibly because I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, and it's a very light, easy game to hop in and out of. Kind of like a traditional Skyrim where it's easy. God, it's been so long since I played vanilla that does sound appealing, though. Now that Ray brought it up.
By the time I get home, I think I'll be ready to jump back into Novas.
It gives you a little like refresh, like cleanse.
Yeah, a little cleansing.
Yeah. That's what this was for me, because it was like Sovngarde was pretty heavy, like role play. Like I guess like Novus is also heavily modded. So it was like, oh, this is just a lighter version of that, and then I can go back to grinding a bit.
Now, when I do get home, I am going to jump into a new. Well, it's not a new mod; it's just newly updated for Starfield.
Oh, cool.
So it's called Genesis, and it's a full Star Wars remake.
Wow.
Of Starfield.
Nice.
So a little bit like Fallout London, where it's it's built on the bones of Starfield, but it's completely. I tried loading it on the laptop, and it when it says you need 16 gig of video RAM, you need 16 gigs of video RAM. 8 isn't enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it looks amazing. I was really anxious to get in and try it out. They just just a couple of days ago updated it to where you got lightsabers. So
nice.
But it's fun to see Starfield with aliens.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
But looking forward to actually being able to play it and not just watch the slideshow. So
it's going that fast, huh?
It's when you get into the busy cities and stuff, it's just 5 frames a second.
Oh,
ouch.
God. All right, then. All right. Well, next time we'll get to hear about that and some other things. So if anybody has any feedback or anything, what they're doing, feel free to send it in, ASAPodcast@gmail.com. And if not, we'll be back probably next month in February-ish.
There you go.
So we'll see you then. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.